I love Mike Hanson Archives.
You're ready to run.
I personally want to thank these gentlemen for coming down and all the help they have given us. But they are not the only ones. We have had help from all over the country. But what I would like to say is this. We did not start to get this building built. It amazed me when it started. It amazes me now. About 2 or 3 weeks ago, I was here on a Saturday. There was no one working, of course, and I stood out on the other side of the road and I looked at this building and it actually glowed in my eyes. I have known for a long time that this building would never have been built if God did not want it built. It was God that started to pick people who would be able to do a perfect job because they had been doing it for years. He picked different ones to come here and, when this first happened, nobody knew we were even here. But he picked everybody that did a job. He picked them for whatever it was they did, because he knew that they would do it and do it well. When I saw the men first starting to dig a hole in this ground, it had been dry for a long time, and I have tried to dig this ground, so I know what it's like. It took picks and shovels to do it. You couldn't do it with a shovel. And I saw them work, and I thought, these men would not work as hard as this at their own job to make money. Actual fact. But everyone that had a job was inspired by God to do it well. When the buildings, the sanctuaries, and the temples were built in olden days, God did the same thing then. And I know He wanted this building built so that everyone who was against us could see that the grassroots were still here, that they knew right from wrong, and that it was going to happen whether they wanted it or not. I'm very thankful for every single person, and I know that many people gave, and it was a gift that they could ill afford. And I thought of the woman that gave her mite when Christ was standing by, and He said, she gave more than anyone else, and some there had given big sums. But it didn't matter whether it was a small sum or a big sum, or maybe 2 hours, or weeks and weeks. Whatever you gave, you can be sure God was inspiring you to do it. David said one time to us as when we were having a meeting, he said, when someone comes up to you and does something nice for you, he said, it's God talking through them. God doing it to them. And that's what I believe. I realized, and I told the Davidians, a week ago, I said, this building is not our building. It's God's building. I do hope we never forget it. But there's something else I want to say. Since I came out, I've done much reading. I'm a reader anyway. I've done a lot of reading. I've had a lot of material given to me, whether it was off the internet or whether it was a book or something that someone had written. And I found out a lot of things that have been told here, and I realized what was going on. I also work in town, and I've been put in places where I can see definite changes made. And I realize no longer does the government give money so you can go to school. I know that for a fact, because I worked with the social services taking care of that. And they have changed things so much. And I realize that the people don't realize, because it's gradually, and they put other things in that kind of take the place. But I do want to tell you that when this place burned, it was a signal fire for God's army.
Yeah.
A prophet wrote that a long time, not too long, but quite a while before David ever came on the scene. But I want to tell you something else too. When David is going to return, he gave us the 7 seals. But he will come back to give the 7 seals to the world. But he will also come back, as the scriptures say, that the ones who do not accept and will go against will be on the wrong side and will be taken in. But David is coming back to set things straight, and I mean, you have no idea how straight he's going to set it. I know you all want to do something, and I realize that I at times feel the same way, but I'm willing to wait until a true leader comes on the scene and will take care of all the rottenness that's been going on underhandedly or right in front of our noses. And I believe that God has chosen you people to be a special group. And I thank you for all that you've done. And I'll stop right here.
Hi, this is David Thibodeau, and I love the Mike Hanson Archives.
Absolutely.